Hi, welcome to Leap Taken. This is Mika. Here at Leap Taken, I talk about all things witchy, craft related, law of attraction, manifesting, esoteric, and everything else in between. And today I'm going to do my first craft for Yule that I wanted to share. I'm just going to be making, basically, it's a little sewing kit that I got from Joann's. I'll see if I can find a link. I purchased it when I was in the store, but it's basically an ornament, something you can hang on a tree if you'd like. And the whole purpose of it is to sew in, whatever intention, using, herbs, symbols, oils, whatever, crystals, all of that. So that's basically what this craft is about. But going forward, every Wednesday up until Christmas, Yule week, I'll have to double check that. Oh, sorry. I should be a little bit more prepared. Hold on, let me see before you know what? We're going to do this in real time, guys, because I got a whole schedule sitting up here, and I got a lot on my mind. So for the next 4 Wednesdays, including now, I'm going to do a Yule craft. So that's going to be pretty exciting. I am like in my heyday. This is my favorite time of year. And honestly, there are so many things that are happening family-wise, illness and all sorts of stuff, COVID. There's so much happening. And I am so grateful for this time of year because it's honestly helping me. Just the lights, the Christmas decorations, everything is just super helpful in me just managing stress, anxiety, pain, all of that. And I share this because I think this is probably true for a lot of us out there where it's just good right now, just to have this experience that we're in now, the season we're in now, because for a lot of us, it's helping get through. Now, not the commercial aspect of Christmas and all that, where you got to go find money, buy your kids, all this stuff. No, I'm not talking about that. I meant just walking around. Some of us, just the lights in your neighborhood can kind of boost your mood. The lights in your own home. The cheesy Hallmark Christmas movies right now, those are on. Those are, for me, I don't know, it brings me joy. Do I know how they end? Yes. It's the same premise. People with these jobs who can just leave for some reason, move to a small town and never miss anything in their standard of living. And the woman's always wrong. She was a career woman. She just needs to move back to her small town and get with her OG boyfriend from back in the day, and then life is good, or vice versa. That's just Hallmark. That's how it works. But even though I know that's most of the formula for most of the shows, I'm watching it, and it makes me happy. I like seeing the decorations in the background. I'm a girl who loves love. I'm a romantic. So those romantic comedies are cheesy, yes, but I adore them. So that's the energy I'm choosing to be on. Notice I said choosing to be because the reality of it is, the way things are going right now, I could choose to be on a totally different energy, and I got so many things, like I said, going on all at the same time. But that's the one I'm choosing to be on. Love, gratitude, happy, joyful, reflective of the season. Being open to positivity as well as anything else that comes. I know I can handle it, but remaining in the space where even though all this other stuff might be happening, there are good things happening, more good things coming my way, and acknowledging all the positives that are actually existing in my space, in my life, in my current situation right now. That's the energy I'm on. So as this year progresses and we wrap this 2020 up, take time to reflect. This is the perfect season for that. While you're going down a list of all the stuff that maybe didn't go as planned, the lessons learned, hard lessons, all that sort of stuff, add some positive stuff in there too. They don't have to be tied to something negative first. I don't care how small it is. I just told you Hallmark Christmas movies bring me joy. That's a positive thing. That means that I'm still open. I'm not hardened. I'm not, closed off emotionally to receiving joy and receiving love and goodwill and peace. That cheesy stuff, that's what they're talking about on there. And I'm open for receiving, and I'm definitely open for being able to give that to somebody else. So stay tuned and I'll get into it, the craft. So here we go. Okay, so here's everything. So this is what the prepackaged kit looks like that I got from Joann's Fabric. So it's cute little, kid craft. It's simple enough. And I honestly, I just figured I better grab this because it would just be easier to work with than anything else, than trying to get, all these separate things. So this works just fine. They had different options. So, pick whatever you like, but this is basically what it comes with. I'm sorry, I'm getting a lot of messages while I'm talking to you. So this is the kit. So ultimately it's going to look like this. Yeah, like this. So, yeah, I hope this isn't upside down. Oh, well, we'll see. Anyway, here's all the pieces. This is the way everything looks. Let me look at this a little bit, yeah. Anyway, yeah, I'm not going to fool with it too much more. It's what we make it. That's, in the end, it's however we choose to make it. And it comes with a little plastic sewing needle and the thread necessary. You can change it up by using your own thread if you so desire. It's up to you. If you buy one of these kits, I'm going to use it because white, since my purpose is just fine. I did have some green, but it's not as thick as this one, so I kind of want to keep this, and here's little eyes. So what am I doing exactly? Well, I'm making a craft that's fun, yay, and it's an avocado, yay. And this is just a nod to my current situation because I feel like my life is in avocados. Living here in Arizona, so close to Mexico, avocados have become a big part of my life. It sounds weird, but it's the truth. Oh, and it comes with the filling. So we got the filling available as well. So what I'm basically doing and what I'm sharing is me just creating this, and this is what it looks like. Creating something here where it's just, this is for prosperity, and I'm filling it with greenery and things, herbs that represent prosperity to me. And probably widely accepted as a prosperous type of herbs, but this is rosemary and thyme that I have here, which is going to be easily accessible because it's, we just had Thanksgiving, it's the holidays. This is my anointing oil that I had previously made. And I just have some typical red green candles that represent the season. This is an amber incense that I'm going to go ahead and light right now. And the whole purpose of me lighting this particular incense is because amber to me represents the season. It represents, honestly, again, I'm probably an alchemist at heart. So when I think of amber, I think of the process of purification, of burning and things like that. So that's what I got going on here. That's why I chose that particular scent. It made sense to me. And I have my windows open. By the way, guys, if you're burning sage, if you're burning anything like that, make sure to remember to open your windows, incense and all that sort of stuff, so that the smoke can actually go out, because it's an energetic flow that's happening, but when I'm done, I need it to exit. Now, the candles, I'm going to go ahead and light these up. And again, these are representative of the season, Yule, the holiday, I guess one could say Christmas, but for me, I'm focusing on Yule. These are for Yule. So green, prosperity, abundance, magic. And for me, it's more about just continuing what is already happening. And I want that to continue. I want all that we have to continue. I'm just showing gratitude. And I'm going to make this just a little guy. So like a little avocado snowman type thing. That's what I'm calling it. Anyway, so the purpose of me picking this one out is mostly because of the color. I'll be honest with you, the green color. I felt was more just reflective of what I'm doing. And abundance is not just material and money. It's to me abundance in health, abundance in friendships, relationships, love, all of that. All the things, all the good things. That's what this is about for me. So that's my little poppet that I'm creating. This is a poppet. Now, a poppet, you can have a gingerbread man. I didn't see that brown. I could not for the life of me find that felt, and that's perfectly acceptable. You can use whatever you want. And I'm kind of glad that I didn't, because it puts my own little spin using things that you can get at a craft store right now. All right, so let's go ahead and get into it. It came with little instructions, but I think I can figure this out based on what's here. So here's the thread right here. It's tied in a little knot. Let's see how I can do this. Yeah, this is, I've mentioned it probably 50,000 times on this channel, but by far Christmas, all of this time of year is really my time to shine. Halloween, all of it. Like, this is a really fun time. I love decorating. I love putting up the tree and the decorations, and sharing memories with the kids, family, all that sort of stuff. It's a good time. I realize that there's a lot of stress in my life right now, and these traditions, these things that I do, have become super helpful in just managing that, as I mentioned before. So this came at a great time that I came up with this idea to do these Yule crafts. Once a week, I'm doing them. Sorry, I was off camera. I'm doing them once a week because, that's fun. And, every Wednesday, for the next 4, including this week, 4 weeks. So I'll have a little something different each time. If you guys knew the level of stress that I'm under, and that this string is not just coming out, and if you knew that there is a part of me who is just ready to bang on this table and throw this damn string in this fire, if you only knew. But instead, I acknowledge the stress, I acknowledge the annoyance, and I moved on. And look at this. Just like that, the string became undone. Just like that. My point is, when I say that, it's just honestly me just being honest with you guys, is that, and this is the string, by the way, is that, listen, this thing that we're going through right now, life, whoo, child, it's a lot. But by no means am I going to let it dictate my mood. I'm not going to let something else dictate my mood. I'm choosing joy. So this is me choosing joy. And I'm just threading this needle here, getting it ready. Oop, there we go. So I got the needle thread, I got the little googly eyes here, I got the other things going on. Now it does say you need scissors and glue, and I'm getting ready to use this Crafter's permanent tape. So it's sticky on both sides. It comes out like a sticky strip. So we'll see. I'm not going to stress it. We'll figure it out. So according to, I'm looking at the little instructions, even though it's simple enough. I just want to make sure I get this thing. Yeah, line the holes on the felt shapes, begin stitching before closing, place the white stuff, the white stuffing inside, and continue stuffing. So first and foremost, we need to stitch. Now, this is where we get a little extra magical, guys, because as you're stitching, remember, you want to put your intentions into every stitch. So the whole point in me doing like so, and I'm going to tie it, don't worry, I'll get there. The reason I say make sure you have your intentions ready as you're doing this, because you're just, at this point, you just want to think about what it is that you are, the energy you're on, as far as why are you filling this thing up? Like, what's it about? What's going on? What energy, what intentions are you putting out there? What energy are you on? Come on now, this thing. I see I'm going to have to speed this up because we're going to be here all day fooling around. The problem is on the back end. There we go. Oh my goodness, guys. Anyway, put that energy out there of what it is that you're trying to do. The purpose of filling the bag. Why are you even doing this? Let's think about it, and think about the after effects. So what are you trying to gain? What do you want? That sort of thing. So for me, I know that I would like more abundance. I want to feel, I think I'm going to have to skip every couple rows here. holes, because I'm looking at this thing and I don't think it's going to go around enough. So do as you will, guys. Do as you will. If you buy this, do as you will. This is real life. By the way, witchcraft is not always, you know I see some people's videos, they're perfectly edited, and you see them doing crafts and things like that, and you're like, wow, I want to, do something like that. That's really cool. And that's great, but please understand, set your expectations on your skill and what you can do. I am not someone who sews very often, mostly because I don't have to. I just go buy my clothes. I'll pay you to sew it for me. I'm of that mindset. No, seriously, that's just who I am. And listen, there's nothing wrong with that. Some people have in their head that, you gotta, I don't know, fit some sort of stereotype or something in order to do this sort of stuff. Listen, it's all about my intention. This can look like a 5-year-old did it. It doesn't matter, guys. None of that is going to matter. All that matters is my intention. Is yeah, if you want it to look really pretty, I totally get that. And, something to post up on Instagram. And, if you have the talent, kudos to you. But if you're like me and it's like, this is not your strongest thing, I have other talents, so we'll just say that. This is not, little craft things, but you want to do it anyway. It's kind of like for somebody who can't sing in the shower, sing in a car, so what? So what that you don't sound, that you sound off key and all that sort of stuff. It doesn't matter, guys. Just if that's what's on your spirit and it feels right, sing. That's just what I say. So I say all that to say, as I try to work this I'm just thinking about, what does that picture look like? What does it look like as far as to be have an abundance of friends and people that I really care about, family members that I respect and have good relationships with, and what does that even look like? And how does that feel? I start putting all that into my head as I do this, because that's what I'm working with. So again, if you're working with whatever it is that your intention is, if your intention is to be protected against something, illness or whatever else is going on, you want to put that image sort of in your head. What does that look like to you? How does that resonate? So that's sort of what I'm doing right now. Okay, I'm just going to jump right into it, guys. Full disclosure, I have had to reset. And instead of me not even talking about it for this Yule craft, let me just kind of give you an idea of what's happening. So I had started sewing it, and I realized I doubled the thread, and I undid it. And let me tell you, that was the best thing I did, because I realized I was using too much of the thread. Let me position this so I can stop. Yeah, there we go. So I'm going to do this again. Now, I was getting a little frustrated because, like I said, I have a lot going on right now, right? And I was getting super frustrated with everything. So rather than stay in that space of frustration, instead, what I did was I just did a hard reset. I took the little white thread out, which is fine because it didn't need to be here. And I'm just going to go ahead and do it again. And the whole purpose of me doing that is just, like I said, to reset. And a lot of times when we're practicing magic, you kind of got to remember, guys, that, listen, yes, we are spiritual beings. We are badass witches, and we can, you see, look at that. We can do a lot. I really should have just tied it in. I was about to get to it, but anyway, this actually makes my point even more. It can get super frustrating sometimes when you have plans to manifest certain things and it doesn't go your way, and it can really send us, it can really piss us off. So the reason I'm showing you kind of my mishaps and missteps, anytime I do any craft work or things like that, guys, it doesn't always look perfect. It almost never looks perfect. Let's just be very clear. But the reason I just want to bring it up to you is that I keep going anyway. I laugh at myself if I don't do something right, if I didn't, it didn't come out quite like how I thought it was. This is magic. It's all about the intention for me. So anything else really doesn't matter. I don't care. I don't want to say I don't care, because I care. It's just that I care more about the other stuff, the pretty and all that. That's nice. I can learn how to make it look more decorative and pretty and all that sort of stuff. But the more homey it is, the more tattered looking and pieced together. I don't know. I kind of dig that look. I like that. Almost like a test of just like, are you really wanting this, girl? Do you really want abundance? Do you really want prosperity? Are you willing to work for it and work, however it is that, whatever I deem is working for it. Working in this point is just getting this thing situated. But I wanted you guys just to see the struggle. I love watching YouTube videos, and as far as like witchcraft videos, and I love the crafting ones. I'm not overly crafty, I'll be honest with you. It's not really my thing. As far as making it look pretty, I'll craft. I don't think I know what I'm doing half the time. And I don't know, it comes out kind of funny. I know how to cook. I can decorate. I know how to dress. I know how to do makeup. I can do all those other things, but the crafting thing sometimes, as far as like, homemade looking things, sewing, that sort of stuff, I have tried over the years, guys. All different types of sewing projects. We own a sewing machine. The reality of it is, you know what? It's probably not my calling as far as like for a career thing. But, I do okay. I know my way around some thread a little bit. And you're probably watching this, for those who really know how to sew things, they're like, what is she doing? I'm making magic. It doesn't matter, guys. I'm making magic. So take that from this experience as you see me do this. Now I'm going to shut up and I'm going to speed this up so we can get the time lapse portion of this, and this video won't be 3 hours long. Okay. Here's my finished project. This is my little avocado snowman with his earmuffs on and his ears, his nose, carrot nose, so, and his little arms. But this is also a Poppet that has anything I want in it. I could have wrote something and put it in paper on here, or I could just put my intentions in. Whatever you do, just make sure to include it in your book of shadows as well. But this is the finished product, guys. I'm not a big sewer, as I mentioned multiple times, but hopefully this does it for you, or at least motivates you that something as simple and cute and crafty as this, you can go ahead and do the same. By the way, this is what the picture looks like. So, anyway, happy Yule crafting, and just get in there and do it how you want to do it, and experience the season, experience all that it has to offer, and add your magic, do your magic, do whatever you need to do, and don't worry about how it comes across, or if you get frustrated, or if it doesn't all add up, start over and do it again. That's all. Thanks again for watching. I'm Mika. Leap Taken. Please like, subscribe, share. If you've already subscribed, thank you very much. I really appreciate it. And again, just thank you so much for watching. All right. Bye-bye.